Now, it's JK with you here. Welcome back to another review. Excited to have you along with me for something new, something different, something, dare I say, even exciting. Because, look, the realities of affiliate marketing and what I do day to day and the stuff that I talk about, the stuff that's proven to work over years and years and years, it's not based on fads or loopholes. The stuff that really, really works, landing pages, ads, advertorials, email lists, all that good stuff. Sometimes I agree it can get a little bit repetitive because we're talking about the same thing. We're just trying to improve little things along the way to try and make that engine work a little bit smoother every time. This is actually something different. So this is actually all about creating AI books and selling them on Kindle Direct Publishing through Amazon. Now, this is a part of the sales page for a product called KDP Ai Cracked, which is created by this guy here, Dimitris. I have talked about some of his software in the past. I've talked about some of his courses in the past. This right here is not a software, which I'm very happy about. I am a type of person who much prefers to buy information rather than software, especially when it's coming off of Warrior Plus or JVZoo. I just want information because information is timeless. Software oftentimes has a very, very short life shelf and life expectancy. Information I love, especially when it's new information and something really exciting. So AI books on Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. I've seen people talk about this before. I've seen people complain about this before after their accounts get banned for selling poor quality AI books. That is not going to be a problem that you would encounter with this program. Now, I've gone through the members area here for KDP Ai Cracked. This is something that I knew literally bupkis about. I don't know anything about Kindle Direct Publishing. I don't own even a Kindle. This is not my sort of realm of expertise whatsoever. So I was going into this completely blindfolded, having no idea what I was doing, and going through the members area here has basically given me the entire roadmap for, number one, actually putting together these AI books, and number two, having the understanding of how to use the marketplace of Amazon to actually go and sell them. And selling them is certainly the focus that Dimitris talks about in this course. His big focus is on selling these books, making passive income. You know, don't forget, this doesn't look like a huge amount of money here. He's actually got another screenshot down here. 486 sales. I forget where the screenshot is. Here it is. $62.40 in a month. Let's just say that was a full month, over 484 sales. That's not a huge amount of money. Like, that's not a life-changing amount of money. But keep in mind, this is the first month that he has done this. So you would expect, because it's a book, it has something, especially if it's a topic that is going to be expected to be, have a lot more traffic and interest around it, something like AI, you would expect more sales to add up over time. And as you're adding more books to your store on the same topic or maybe similar and related topics, that's where the money starts to come in. However, Dimitris talks about in this course very extensively, the big focus is on making the money from these books. When I was going through his course, I had this big light bulb moment that I don't think he even realized, which is that if you're getting this many sales of these books, 486 sales or more, as you continue to add more and more books passively to the store through AI, in just 27 days, this will turn into, there was a number here, about 142 pages read out of those books. As more people start to read these books, if the content and the quality is quite good, which using the system that I've kind of built upon what he's teaching here, the content comes out pretty much as unidentifiable as AI. It looks like a human wrote it. More on that in a second. Putting together these books, I think, can actually become a really good source of traffic. Now, if all these books were in one specific niche, you could basically put together a landing page at a root domain like mydomain.com. Anytime someone goes to that landing page, you could just redirect them maybe directly to an affiliate offer, or it could just be an email capture page. It could just be a really simple landing page that has some information and then kind of direct them to the next place in your funnel. I definitely see that as something potential here, because in this book, as people are going through and reading, you can have little calls to action. Like, there's no reason why you can't drop in as a call to action, visit blah, blah, blah.com to get the cheat sheet for this chapter, as an example. Someone would then go to that domain name, they would then enter their email address to get the cheat sheet for that particular chapter. So I actually see this as a really effective way both to make a small amount of money, or at least what's going to seem quite small in the beginning, but over time, I think putting together these AI books within a niche and really starting to build up some repertoire of content in that niche can actually become a pretty good source of traffic. And at that point, you are your own source of traffic. So you're not limited by someone telling you what you can or cannot put on your landing page to comply with some specific, terms of service within Google Ads, for example. If you're sending that content directly to that domain, you have a lot of control over what you can put onto that landing page. It means you can really optimize it very, very effectively. So that's one thing that I think Demetrius kind of missed, and I picked up on right away. Number one, yeah, this is a great source of revenue. Like, I'm talking about legit passive income here. Like, you create these books, you put it out there to be published, and as someone buys this, if it's only 10, 12 bucks a month, I mean, it literally takes 40 minutes to an hour to put together a book. That's not an exaggeration, by the way. He will show you over the shoulder, and my bonuses that I'm going to talk about in a second here, I actually show you in about 40 minutes, I had the complete outline for a book done, and the outline is the most important part. Getting the actual words written is really easy, but the outline is really, really critical. I put together the full outline for a book literally in 40 minutes, and that's part of my bonuses for you. So this is like, number one, passive income. Yes, this is certainly like we're leveraging AI to create books that will sell for potentially years to come and to continue to generate revenue if the content and the quality is good. That part's really important, but also as a source of traffic to some sort of landing page or some sort of lead capture that would be relevant within the niche of content that you're creating these books. As a source of traffic, that is also really, really, really beneficial. So we have two major pluses for at least trying this out. And that's why I'm so enthusiastic about getting into this and trying this out, which is why I put a lot of time and effort into my bonuses. So KDP Ai Cracked goes on sale. I believe it's like 27 bucks. Why is this so cheap, by the way? If it's so good, I'll tell you exactly why. Because, and I really applaud Demetrius for this, he's very transparent both in the course itself and in the sales content to say, like, look, this is the first time that he's done this and it has gone extremely well, 486 sales in 27 days type of well, and he just wants to get this information out there. So that's why he's selling it for so cheap. I told him through Facebook direct message, I said, Demetrius, why are you releasing this for so cheap? What you should do is just get a handful of people together, get them to create some of these books, and then you have like a masterclass that you can go and like sell as like a high ticket product. But he just wants to get this information out there. He wants to be one of the first people to market with this particular strategy, and I get that. So kudos to him for getting this really good idea out there to the masses for a really, really cheap price. Here's where my bonuses are going to come in for you. So bonus number one is how to avoid AI book saturation. So once the secret is out, lots of people are going to be trying to create these AI books, and most people are going to target the obvious niches, and they will compete with each other in a race to the lowest price. This is going to be one of the biggest barriers to entry for actually building something sustainable in this. You got to pick a niche that is going to trend upwards. Now, earlier in the year, I actually released a course all about trend marketing. I actually have something called a trend report where we identify and analyze different trends in affiliate marketing and just kind of general trends in internet traffic. And that's going to be something really, really important. So inside this bonus, I'm actually going to give you, it's about a 20-minute tutorial of how to use a fast, easy, free tool that you can use to identify emerging trends that are perfect for AI books and affiliate marketing. So even if you don't want to create an AI book, this bonus right here is going to show you probably the easiest and fastest way to go and find some of these emerging trends. And this is a full over-the-shoulder tutorial. Like I said, it's about 20 minutes long. And during the recording of this video, I actually stumbled into a massive cyclical trend that I just basically hadn't been paying any attention to. And this time of year right now is literally perfect to put together an AI book to go and fill that demand. So much and so that I was going to do it, but I said that I would leave it within the context of that video because I stumbled into it as I'm making the bonuses for this. So somebody can go and make that book, and you'll be able to make sales of that this time of year for the next several years to come. And there's a lot of traffic and money in that particular niche. So that's one of the bonuses. First come, first serve on that one. Bonus number two is going to be my first book outline. So in bonus number one, I'm showing you the strategy for identifying the emerging trend. In this bonus, bonus number two, I'm showing you how to take that idea into your AI tool of choice, either free or paid. I use ChatGPT, and create a full outline for the entire book. Now, I've said this earlier in this video, the outline for these AI books is the most important part. Demetrius talks about this as well inside the course, and he has his own recipe for coming up with these book outlines. I've kind of taken what he showed in the course, and I'm also using one of my own strategies that I use to generate AI content, and that's basically what bonus number two is. Now, the reason that the outline is so important is that once you have the outline done, you can give that outline to any AI tool that you want, and it will start to create the chapter of that book. So the outline is where the real value is, and creating the outline is probably the most difficult part because you have to actually engage your brain to think of ideas. I'm going to show you how to basically start off with a blank page, completely blank, have one simple idea. I just want a book about XYZ and actually take you into the whole AI generative process, and I'll show you how we take an idea out of nothing and just literally turn it into a full 14, I think it's 14 chapter book, completely outlined top to bottom. I go in and make changes. I show you everything. That's a full 25-minute tutorial. I've cut out about 20 minutes or so. The whole process took only about 45 minutes to do, by the way. So that's bonus number 2. And what's really interesting is the strategy that I use to do this. I take the output, and in the video I actually show you, I take it into a AI checker, and my content actually passed as being written by a human, even though I hadn't edited it at all. I literally just copied it from ChatGPT into this tool, and it passed as being human. So this is a really effective way to create really good, high quality AI content. That's what bonus number 2 is. And bonus number 3 is really unique and different. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you've never heard of me before, this may have no bearing on you whatsoever, but this is really for the hardcore people who follow my channel, check out my reviews, go through my courses, and actually follow what I say in the world of affiliate and online marketing. I recently hosted a private anonymous Ask Me Anything session for a full day called Office Hours, where people could privately submit questions for 24 hours, and I provide a personal video in response. So it was a full 24-hour end-to-end window. I was here working on videos. We did over about 50 videos in total over the full 24 hours, and I basically took these 21 questions that you can see. Basically, if you're on YouTube, click the link in the description. It'll take you over to this page, and you can go and look at these questions. Or if you're already watching on this review page, just scroll down and you can actually see this is each of the questions that I have condensed. Obviously each email was a lot longer than this, but each one has been condensed down to the essence of what each question actually was. And these are the best 21 that's most applicable to everybody. So you can see here, like, if starting over, what would you do to generate $3,000 in 20 days? So that was a question that was sent in. I sent a personal video response back to that person outlining basically exactly what I would do in that situation. Another question was, how do you get email subscribers to actually take action and buy something from you? What are trending offers for affiliate marketing to local businesses, which is kind of interesting. Are faceless YouTube videos effective for affiliate marketing? So these were all the different types of questions that I got. These are the 21 that are most valuable that I think would be applicable to kind of everybody. I've taken all of the personal information out completely. This is entirely anonymous. So if you're worried that your question is going to be exposed don't worry. Even when I was recording these, I didn't even know who you were. So I definitely have no way of exposing any information here whatsoever. And I've actually included as well 2 sample videos. So you can see this is actually the video reply for question 18, which is offering a free lead magnet still effective for list building, or is a low price tripwire better? And you can see that was just like literally a 5-minute video. I recorded myself answering that as if someone was sitting right across from me in my office. That's exactly what I would tell that person. And then there's another example here. Question 16, what traffic types you use for your affiliate offers and how do you choose your niche? Actually, that's not the right answer. This is something else. Anyway, there's 2 examples on here. These are all the 21 questions, and actually I'll show you the members area, the bonus area. This is actually what it looks like. So if you go and buy KDP Ai Cracked, you can see that you've got your 3 bonuses right here. Here's the AI inception strategy for content creation, for generating that book outline I just talked about. And here's all the questions. So you can see one video, this one here is 6.5 minutes. It answers these 2 questions. This one here is 7 minutes. It answers these 3 questions right here. And these are the exact same questions that are on the review page. So if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description. You can see the full list of all the 21 questions. And there's a video, or at least part of a video, that explains or answers each one of these questions. And honestly, there's a lot of golden nuggets in here. I've had so many replies from people that I sent these video replies to, saying like, I'd never considered this before, or I'd never thought of things like that, or this was really insightful, or I had to watch it several times to really understand the value that you were sharing here. So there is really, really good information in here. More information than I would say is actually available for sale in some courses right now on Warrior Plus or JVZoo or ClickBank. There's a lot of really good stuff in here. So if you just want to know my opinion on these 21 questions and what I would do if I had to start over from scratch, and what's happening with my RIMS trend report, and what business models are suitable for introverts who prefer not to be public facing, if that's the kind of thing that you're interested in, go ahead and pick up KDP Ai Cracked. The training is excellent. My bonuses fit with both the office hour stuff, which is kind of unrelated, but just good content in general is always good to share with you guys. And then we have the full 24-minute tutorial, starting from scratch, creating the full outline, and then we have how to find trends really quickly and efficiently and easily. So This is a great course. I'm really, really, really impressed with this entire idea of leveraging AI books to create passive income. I'm not a fan of passive income, but I have to say this is probably the closest thing I've really seen to it. Like an hour's worth of work with AI, create a good quality book, get paid on that book for quite a long time to come. Makes a lot of sense to me. And also to leverage that as a traffic source as just kind of an added bonus as well. So I really, really love this idea. I'm definitely going to be implementing this, and the book outline I put together in my bonuses is actually going to be for one of my AI books that I'm actually going to go and publish for real, because I actually think the topic is really good. So go ahead and check that out. Here's all my bonuses available for you. How to avoid AI book saturation. The first, it's not actually my first book outline, but it's the it's a serious book outline that I am going to put together. And then we have my office hours all access pass with all these 21 questions and a full video answer for each of them. Some really good golden nuggets in here. Thank you so much for watching this review. Appreciate you watching this. If you're watching this on YouTube and you do like this video, please hit the like and also consider subscribing. For everyone else, I'll see you in the next review. Have a great Labor Day weekend.